Let's continue playing Phoenix Point, where we have 3 bases. And yeah, things are going generally well. I'm actually going to send the Manticore off to go and do some trading, I think. Because it's probably a reasonable idea while we have some spare time. And because we're almost approaching the point where we need it again. So let's just bank all of this for the time being. Not going to go overboard, of course, but enough that we are settled. And it's something I can obviously do with the second Manticore. Yeah, we'll go over here as well.
Research complete.
Alright, Siren Vivisection is now done. This now gives us the Pandoran Telepathic Nodule, which I think we're going to prioritize here. Because psionics. Haven info and nope, wrong way around. Yeah, there we go, that's the right way around. Yeah, trade for a few more materials. Okay, so that gives us 1800. We obviously would like to do some additional trading as well, but I think we'll leave that as is. And I guess we move you back here for the time being.
Construction complete.
Okay, training facility. Food production is now done at Aeronautics, so we're now producing food at a reasonable rate. And obviously now that we've got the power boost in, we don't have to necessarily worry about other things as well. So a second satellite uplink could be useful. And we have multiple living quarters now. Why can't we manage that? Don't know. If we have a fabrication plant, research plant, we're using up a lot of our resources here, but I think that's going to give us everything we need for the time being, research-wise. And then it's just going to be a case of trying to find some more things that we can do with that. Right, you still need healing. Other than that, we are set. So I think the priorities then is going to be head down south, grab this objective. Also, look at where all the Synedrian are based. They're all based in South America. We could do a getting down there and helping them out. So I think that's what we're going to do. We obviously have the Catacombs of Despair, which are down there. We have the Prisoner of Ice, which is the last one there. And it's still saying there's a Phoenix base in the Arctic we haven't found, which I'm guessing has to be this, just on the basis we haven't... Yeah, it's the only one left it could be. Well, I suppose that or that. Alright, fine. We're going to here first. We're going the wrong way, but fine. Fine, fine, fine. Let's get another Phoenix base. And then we might head down into... Huzzah! Okay. Base info. Repair. 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 Okay, so we're completely out of tech points, I'm just realizing.
Research complete.
Also, crossbow tech.
Construction complete.
So since we're completely out of resources, I think we're going to have to do some exploration down into Europe then. But we might actually even head back. So Eastern Asia. Hub them out. Even Elite Training Zone has suffered 250 damage. Gained additional research. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst, we can certainly live with that. Light wounds, but again, I think we're okay.
Construction complete.
Explore. Oh. The nightmares have begun. Single golden gecko before crashing spectacularly when the album... Okay. Share it with New Jericho. We'll be nice. We're not going to do that just for the sake of it. Let's head back up here because I think this now has repair facilities and things. So, yep, that's fine. So I think we are still going to go and head South America, but we might as well do that from this end since we are here. Okay. Phoenix Echo is now online. We have a 4th research lab. Have I not got these turned on? Is that why? Okay, fine. Oh, that annoys me. Alright, fine. Good news! We have more troops. Well, you know, once we finally get some more tech points, anyway. Okay. So, tech points needed. Let's go recruiting. So really now we're at the point of trying to farm things, I guess. So we can't build more food production until we get some more tech points, but more resources is going to be good for us. Let's go over here.
The Jericho Haven is under attack.
Bordereau mark. Okay. Let's get on the move and hope we're there fast enough.
Complete.
Our research has, again, caused controversy. Well, good to know that we're still causing controversy no matter what we are doing. Okay. We still need to head down and try and save New Jericho if we can.
Construction complete.
Finish the training facility at Echo. Oh, we might just get there in time. Well, let's go for it. Okay, so key structures to protect. There's actually a few of these dotted around, which is not ideal for us. Still, let's see what we can do. Let's go jump pack. So we at least have visibility on one of these.
What's our move?
For the moment, move up to there.
Right there.
Also, like to have a sniper on the other side, but for the moment, we're going to move up to here and see if there's anything useful in the crates. Jericho missiles and things. I'm going to deliberately leave that and see if we find them just after the mission. I'm sure we do, but I'd like that confirmed.
Moving out.
Okay, our grenadier moves inside. Probably not the most intelligent place I could put in, but you know. Making sure of things. You can head up here alongside where other snipers going, and I think you can support as well, maybe on that end.
Advancing.
Okay, stand by. Stand by, stand by. And I guess stand by. Well, hello. I don't like boom as an answer to something happening. Boom is probably not the answer we want. In fact, I'm going to say categorically that boom is the worst possible of all potential answers to this. Alright. Well, let's see if we can take out your psionics, and then we might try and beat you up with an axe. Quick aim.
Acquiring target.
Right, so the psionics are dealt with.
What's our move?
Disabling the arm as well is quite good. Also go War Cry just because I want to reduce defensive capabilities against this. Stand by.
I'm ready. Right there.
Alright, we're still going to protect the outside because it's definitely not the only one. So there's nothing in there. So the facilities are basically there and then in here. So we do have to defend both, arguably. And we found Chiron. Where are you? Oh, I'm amazed you spotted that. I'd like to see it, if only so I know what type of Chiron we're up against here. Poison worms. Right, we could do with an extra bit of support on this side then, on that basis. Meanwhile, we could go and shoot you in the face. Or we could go dash and go for triple capture. Well, we already have one of these. But triple capture might be the correct decision here. I've remembered why it isn't.
How does that taste?
Okay. Options then. I think it's still fine to stay on Overwatch up here. You're dead. You have reduced movement and also are half stunned. You're having fun. Alright, so that's where the second facility is, and that's what it's trying to do. It's trying to get in there. So that at least tells us that much.
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know if we even want you now. We
Ready to
we
fight.
already have one. I don't think there's a major benefit to getting a second. So... let's take you out.
Moving fast.
Next up, I think we are going to move you up to here and prepare for grenading next turn.
I'm ready.
In the meantime, we need to start herding that Chiron.
Let's go.
But actually, you're a target as well if we can get that arm. So his machine gun arm's down. That actually means he's suitable for capture. You know, if I'm feeling up to that. It might not be the best of... well, actually, it might not be the worst of ideas, actually, come to that.
Pushing on.
Depends how many of them there are left. We've already kind of dealt with a few bits and pieces, so... could dash dash.
Ready
What
to
weapons
fight.
has it got left? It does still have an launcher arm, so it can counter, but it can only counter with that. On that basis, I'm going to go over here, have an Overwatch in the wrong direction.
Holding position.
And then I think we're going to try and do some damage to the Chiron. Did I just burn all your action points for no good reason? I did. God damn it. Alright, fine. Move up. Alerted and virused. Let's dash up to here because we're going to need additional sniper support. You're fine where you are. On the basis, I think that might be the only enemy left on the board. Alright, not the greatest of things, but you never know. Right. Well, this could be fun. Alright, dash move.
Got to keep going.
So he can't reaction fire, because he doesn't have that gun anymore. But do we actually have enough in 3 strikes to stun him? We do. Good. You're coming home with us! You know, provided you don't bleed to death first. But hopefully we'll have dealt with things before then. Reload. Fortunately, we can't move and shock. However, we can move and fire at this poison worm. 3 shots. Maybe not the best of things. Where did that third one go? They're all on the roof, aren't they? Alright, I guess the best thing to do is have you deal with them.
Hostile down.
Yep, I'm correct. That was the best thing you could do. Especially as you missed as well. Alright. Well, let's see if we can deal with the Chiron then. And quick aim.
Acquiring target.
And again, hoping to get the head, but we'll take the torso out if we can. So yeah, I don't think there's anything we can really do at this point. So I think we are going to melee at this point. Or at least move down and bash. It wasn't an attack, we just bashed you with the thing anyway. This, however, has got to be the most silly shot ever made. But it worked. Who's left? You. And again, quick aim. You can take out either the head or the torso. This will speed up the clock a little bit. Alright, torso out. Missed the head. Okay. Still, it is starting to take bleed damage, and we got a grenade that we can fire back as of next turn, so let's see. More importantly, what does it want to do? It wants to fire poison worms at us. And who can blame it for that? I'm going to strike you one more time just to ensure things. And then I think it's a case of trying to find a place we can actually shoot this Chiron from. I mean, if we're feeling insane, we could go for a capture of this as well. And sooner or later we need to do that. But I think if we're going to capture a Chiron, it's going to be one of the ones that's throwing goo at us.
I've got to focus.
Hello. Okay. So I think you're going to focus on those things. We are going to go... We only have one of these anyway left, so we're going to actually see if we can do some extra damage to a Chiron. The head is kind of exposed on its own. Reload. And we're going to pistol, because sniper pistols are not... Okay, fine. You don't get a free reload, do you?
What's our plan?
You are also completely out of willpower.
Reloading.
But thankfully, you at least have another shot available. Let's say, where's the head? Alright, head disabled speeds up the clock. We do have a capture thing, don't we?
Right there.
You're coming with us! Who have we got left in terms of troops who can actually do things?
On the move.
Well, since it is captured, I don't think we need to worry too much, but I'm going to... Can you fire another one for us? I think I messed up that. Okay, I was going to stun it for additional damage, and apparently, yeah. Whoops. I mean, it's not one of the main enemies we need to worry about, but still. Nope, he's still going to fire some more at us. So we can at least get another wave of them. Alright. Humour me. How impossible is this? We're not doing it in one round.
Here.
Right, what are we going to do with this one?
Right
We're
there.
going to stun it.
Moving out.
We're also going to stun this one. This one we need to find some way to shoot the one on the roof. Alright, this is a absolutely ridiculous play I'm making, but I'm doing this in the name of science and fun, and also probably just destroying ourselves in the process.
I'm going.
But if he doesn't run away this turn, we can actually stun him, capture him, and that, you know, solves a problem for us potentially.
Moving.
We're going to move closer. Largely because we're going to have to cover this in case this goes wrong.
Moving fast.
Same reasoning. Alright, we're just going to cover that. Pistol watch in this direction. So, I mean, we have this covered, I think.
Let's go.
They don't have ridiculous movement, so it's not impossible. Oh, we can stun this thing to death.
5 by 5.
It's got tons of hit points, so, you know. It is bleeding, but it's not going to bleed fast enough for us to worry about that. Okay, we captured one. And I guess this would mean we don't need to worry about other things, but you know.
Right there.
Right. Da-ba-da-da-da-da. Strike! We've captured a Chiron. Wasn't original plan, especially if we hadn't hurt its legs, but... But having successfully defended it, we get some stuff, including fuel canisters. Unless this is scrolling along more, though. We didn't get anything in that first chest. Pandoran lair. Okay, so we have a lair to deal with now. Let's give you a speed boost. So we have a couple of vivisections then. And destroy a Pandoran lair to get the Pandoran lair effect. We're also 5 hours away from psychic influences. And I think this means that whatever we do, we are going to do it at that lair next time. So, its operating range is definitely within what we need to deal with. So next time, we attempt to deal with the Pandoran lair. We also get psionic influences researched as well, just in case that becomes relevant. So, until then.